prove that we the true people of the book?
I think it's Stockholm Syndrome for black people to believe in the Bible. That's what I believe. I need proof those stories happen. I need proof, concrete evidence. I can give you proof of what I ate for dinner last night. I can easily tell you I ate some White Castles last night. But if I just say that, naturally there's some level of skepticism. Skepticism cleared. I need proof that the things in the Bible are true. Mind you, the Bible was given to black people. When you open that book, there's a copyright. The Bible is copywritten. You mean to tell me the Lord's words are copywritten? That don't seem strange. Pulp Fiction, the scripture that Samuel Jackson uses before he offs the guy, right? I got curious about it. I went and looked in an old Bible for that scripture, for that passage. It's there. It is there. That was a Bible from the 90s. I grabbed a Bible from the 2010s. The scripture is no longer there. So you mean to tell me I'm supposed to believe in a book that can be easily influenced by man? And I'm supposed to believe in that book? Oh, no, you can't get this version. You got to get this one. It's all a book made by man. Oh, but it's the Lord's words. Why don't he speak to everyone? It's too many inconsistencies. It's too many loops. I don't believe it. It's Stockholm Syndrome for black people to take hold of something and keep it so near and dear to their heart that was introduced to them by people whose main goal was to oppress us physically and mentally. There's also a book on how to make a good slave. And one of the first things you do to make a good slave, in order to have one, brainwashing. What better tool than the Bible?
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 22. The Jews require a sign, and the Greeks seek after wisdom. See, our people, they always say, I need proof. I need proof that these things happen in the Bible. I ain't gonna believe it until I see it myself. You know, did Christ really raise up from the grave? Did Noah really have an ark? I ain't gonna believe nothing until I see it myself. Y'all want God to come down here and show himself. Why would he need to do that to a sinful generation? You know, why would he need to come down here and show himself to you? See, you wake up every morning, you got breath in your lungs, your heart still beat. You could make these videos. You know, your brain is able to process the information before your lips, utter it. But you still need a sign. The sun come up every day and go back down. The oceans don't overflow the land, but you still need a sign. You see, you say the book is so easily manipulated. But you go to work every day. The money in your bank account is not even real. It's very easily to manipulate it. See, people like you, y'all think that you come from a monkey's ass because the white man told you. You know, you think that, monkeys was out there in the jungle having sex, and now you just sprung up. You just over time evolved into a human being that can speak whatever he want to speak, do whatever he want to do. And God's supposed to justify that. You say you need proof of the stories that was in the Bible. Well, let's start with when Moses said that you wicked Negroes, if you don't start keeping the commandments that God gave you, that you was going to go into slavery. Deuteronomy 28:68. Moses said, you wicked Negroes was going into slavery on slave ships. Let's start with that. Because that happened. Because it's proof. You sitting here on your couch here in America. See, that's proof enough. That came to pass, brother. That came to pass. I feel like if one of the stories came true, if one of the prophecies came true, then they all must be on point. That's enough proof for me. That's what woke me up. Maybe you should take heed to that. Brother, explain to me how the white man gave us the Bible when our ancestors was already reading the Bible 3,000 years before we got here. Explain to me that, how the white man gave us the Bible when Moses gave us the 10 Commandments 3,000 years before we came to America. How he gave us the commandments when our forefather Abraham was keeping the commandments way before Moses. Make that make sense. How the white man took our book from us and told us not to read it. See, they know our book is a true book. That's why they was hanging us from trees, during slavery. If we read it, if we get caught reading the book, see, that's why they was hanging us from trees. That's why they want to hang Kyrie and Ye today for sharing a video, because they know the book is a true book. But our people, we require a sign. But the Greeks seek after wisdom.